Hey, how's it going? I know. You really aren't supposed to play in the leaves when you're an adult because people might talk. I get that. But you know, I still like to play in the leaves after I get done raking them, of course. And I like to still make snow angels when the season after this one arrives. How are you? How's your autumn season going? You're watching the leaves fall from the trees. Sure is a beautiful time of year, isn't it? All the colors, beauty of God's splendor all around. And then we get to the time when everything changes once again and gets colder, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Just wanted to check in with you and say hello and wish you well during the autumn season. Fall is a time to take into consideration the many blessings that God gives us and to be reminded that at times we still have to be a kid, right? You know, I remember the first time whenever I jumped in the leaves as a tyke. It might sound crazy, but it felt really good. And me taking a dive just now, I weigh a little more now than I did back then. So I really have to watch as the years go on that I have plenty of leaves underneath me to cushion me. The fall season is also the time of harvest and the time when you start to see those pumpkins for sale all around the area. And so we got just a couple pumpkins to decorate our home, and Pastor Katie and I always enjoy doing that and putting some corn stalks up every now and then. And there's something to think about when you're considering a pumpkin. Talking about being a child, being a kid. Well, there's a story of a 10-year-old little girl that was in a classroom, and she was asked by one of her classmates, what is it like to be a Christian? And the girl replied, well, it's a lot like being a pumpkin. God picks you up from the patch, he brings you in, he washes all the dirt off of you, and then he begins to cut open the top, and he scoops out all the yucky stuff. You know what else happens? She said that he removes the seeds of doubt, of hate, of greed, all those things that try to turn us into somebody that God doesn't want us to become. And then she said that he carves you into a new smiling face and puts his light inside of you to shine for all the world to see. So how are you doing during this season? During this season of change and beauty that it is? Hopefully you're doing okay. We pray for you. We ask God's blessing upon you. And take a moment, enjoy, pile up the leaves. Make sure they're not wet, for goodness sakes, but just dive in and have a grand old time. Because this is God's country. This is God's love shown for us. Take time and enjoy what he's given you. God bless you, and remember to let his light shine within, just like the jack-o'-lantern at Halloween. God bless.